Oh, Randy's got a big old combine, and he's gonna use it today. No, but seriously, it's friggin' huge. He can't wait. He's excited. It's gonna be great. He's got so many fields of wheat. He even bought a grain mill. This is episode 109 of Elk Mountain. What's going on, everybody? Dirty Randy here, and well, we're just getting ready for another day. It is actually June. Last I saw you guys, it was April. We did not get a whole lot done. Well, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of farm work to be done throughout May, so we did get a fair bit of like landscaping and stuff like that done. You might notice some changes around the farm from all that, and we will definitely go through and show you some of it at some point. But other than that, there wasn't really a whole lot going on throughout that month. So yeah, we're in June here. We just kind of hung out, enjoyed life a little bit, and yeah, as you can see, you know, we did some landscaping in the backyard here. It's looking a little bit different. We got just some nice little paths through here and whatnot, but we opened it up a lot more now that the greenhouses aren't there, and it's all looking just kind of nice and homesteady, you know, as it should. Pretty much just a garage up here now, which is looking good. And I should have shut down the truck. It's pretty loud when it's just idling there. But yeah, not a whole lot in here. Bobcat's in here for now. But yeah, here's our Mustang we found in the barn. We haven't really gotten to that yet, but you know, that's on the to-do list. But yeah, just, you know, general accessories. You know, gotta have a comfy chair in here, and pretty much just everything you'd need. But yeah, this will just be, you know, a garage for some vehicles in due time. But we can't really afford much of anything right now because well, we're pretty not broke, but you know, we've spent nearly all our money. We have like maybe 15 grand left or something like that. We've spent a ton on landscaping. We've resurfaced the entire farmyard here, as you might be able to tell. It used to all just be kind of mixed dirt and muck, gravel, stuff like that. Now we got a good, just a nice new gravel surface down, pretty much laid down across the whole yard. And there is actually a little bit of spots where we paved with asphalt as well. So that's been good. We just had the farmhand kind of just running stuff for us and seeing how that goes while we were just kind of hanging out. We just looked after the animals. There wasn't really too much other than that, like I said. I need to get a little bit closer here, but we are pretty well getting full on milk, and there's not a whole lot of room to put it in our dairy, but we got to start unloading it. So I'm going to back up here and get topped up. That should be good, but we might need to invest in that new dairy when we can get the money for it. Alright, we just got our dairy topped up there, and it is actually completely full, pretty much 50,000 liters, and there is still more left in here, but that's okay. We're just going to get our tanker topped up and leave her here just as a reminder that we got to deal with this milk situation.
Whoa, not what we wanted.
Alright, that one is drained now, and I think for the first time, we're going to go over to our art shed and pick up some there. We don't have a whole lot of room left in our tanker to take everything they have, but we want to take a full trip if we're going to be heading into town with it. So we'll just get backed up here and, well, for the first time, get some milk from these cows. It should be awesome. Open that up. Alright, there we go. And yeah, our tank is full now, which is awesome. You love to see that. And yeah, we got restocked on a lot of mineral feed. We're pretty much out of our hay and straw now, which is, well, good timing because we're coming into our harvest today for a lot of our wheat. Our fields around here. Thankfully, not both farms are ready to go yet, but one of them will be good. Get that straw restocked, and grass is not too far behind. Looks like we got a pretty good load of furniture here as well, which is awesome because, like I said, we're pretty low on money right now, and if we're going to head into town from a big payday, then of course we can maybe capitalize and buy a couple of things. We do have, like I said, a big harvest today of wheat, and I'm looking forward to it. We also have more wheat fields at our other farm, and we don't have a use for nearly that much wheat. So, that being said, I think, I do want to buy a grain mill and start making some flour, because if we can get that done, that's going to enable us to do even more, open up a bakery, because we're already making milk and eggs. We got strawberries and stuff like that, so we could make some, cakes or something, who knows. But that's kind of the missing link, is the flour. So we definitely have the land to be able to, make it ourselves. So I think that's what we're going to do. We still have plenty of cotton ready to rock for whenever that needs to be done, but it is a pretty slow process making fabric and clothes and whatnot, so that's not a worry. Oh gosh, we're good, Chief. This is also been paved with asphalt coming out of here, so that should make our lives a little bit easier as well. Give us some more traction for sure going up these hills with big loads in and out with the tractor, the semi-truck. We'll be getting to all these fields in just a minute. It's nice to have some help around here. Have the truck already loaded up for us, and we can just kind of get going with stuff as soon as we get back, and it should be a pretty good day. Alright, well, we have arrived, and we'll open up that curtain slider on the side there, and we should have a pretty good sale here. We have like 59, maybe 60 pallets worth of furniture, which is a heck of a lot. And of course there's empty pallets we didn't load up as well. There's not too many of those, but if we need them, they're there, as well as always restocking our store with some produce. So let's find out what we can get for payday here, and maybe we run into town and buy a couple little buildings, and buy a couple that's a few expensive businesses. All right, we're just gonna pull into our lot here. Normally we pull into the farm shop, but why not pull into our own yard if we can? So there we go. And also, I don't want to be towing this thing around the city if we can help it. So there she is. All right, we're gonna hop on and make a couple purchases if we can. I'm not sure where everything is. Actually, that's not true. I think we know where we're going. Let's just dip into here, RQ, and this is the dairy. So, yeah, I suppose we could be a little cheeky and sell our milk to them and then buy it, but at the same time, we're just gonna buy it. It's not gonna matter. So, 70,000. Let's do it. I'll take it. Yeah, we got, I think it was 460,000, I think, from all that furniture, which you'll love to see. I will take it. And of course, yeah, 70,000, no problem there. And just down here is our other purchase, the Clearwater Cooperative, the grain mill here. So we're gonna hop off. And, yeah, we're gonna big boss it, make a purchase. Another one. What's up? 2 businesses in a day? This one's a bit more expensive, 96,000. So, just today alone, we're creeping up there, well past 6 figures, but that's okay. That's why we're making money, and we putting it back into the economy, the town. Some could say we're monopolizing, but I like to think we're propping up these businesses and giving them a fighting chance. So, well, there you go. Nice and quick little round trip. We're gonna hop back in the truck, get back to the yard. That way, it's good to go for whatever comes next as far as the sale goes. Oh, look at that! Nailed the parking spot. You'll love to see it. And yeah, then we should be pretty good. Everything's coming to plan. All right, we're just pulling back in here, and we're gonna go straight. It's not paved here, but that's okay. It is. It's gravel now. Before it was literally just a rudimentary dirt road. But you know, figured if we're getting everything else done, why not? So yeah, we do have gravel along here, and then we did upgrade our bridges as well, similar to the other side of the ranch there. Might not be able to cut the corner as much as we were before, but really we shouldn't have been anyways. And gosh, that makes life heck of a lot easier than oh, that's a pretty big bump, but that's okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. Certainly makes life a lot easier than going over those wood bridges that we had before. So we'll get this guy parked up in the spot there, and then we got some equipment to break out. Some big tractors, some trailers, our new combine harvester, massive header for that. Should make quick work of our fields, which is awesome. But then we kind of got to get stuff transported a little bit, at least our combine, up to the other fields, because next month is their harvest. So that's all right. We'll chip away at what we got to do down here, and then we'll skip to it. All right, we're not going to be perfect right now. That's fine. They can hang out here. I don't think we have too much more to transport at the moment. All right. Well, we'll squeeze in here past our Crown Daddy and get this guy opened up. Baby, I'm looking forward to this. I really am. Oh yeah. All right, we got the combine rolling over to the field, and well, of course, it's a pretty big unit, so it doesn't have a hitch on it, which is more than fine. But that means we got to get its header piece over there, which is something we're gonna have to be transporting around, just because it's so massive. There's no way we're gonna be able to get it, like, you know, over our bridge. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, there you go. You'll love to see it. Putting this truck to use. There you go. This thing is literally a big unit. There's nothing else you can really say about it, you know. All right, absolutely sending it. You'll love to see it. Combine is in place. Oh yeah, totally calculated. Where do I even put this thing? You know what I mean? I have a plan. Okay, we're gonna go around the pipe here. Oh yeah, nailed it. Okay, and then hopefully, yeah, we should be able to snag this guy. We're just gonna drop him off there. We'll leave the truck nearby because we're gonna need to move him over to our other field. But yeah, I don't want him really sticking out there just because we got more stuff to bring in. All right, let's get this guy hooked up, and then we can get some help, get them sent off, and it should be a good time. You know, this is one of the biggest combines you can get your hands on, and of course we got on a great deal. All right, yeah, this is absolutely mahoosive, but you'll love it. You'll love to see it. Get this guy unfolded, pipe included. Awesome. And well, I mean, I suppose we could do it ourselves, but there is a lot to get done, you know. Baling, collecting all of this, and probably transporting it, I guess, to our new grain mill. So looking forward to that. All right, we got them started on the headland, which is awesome, and then we can whip out our baler here. We're going to be having a few tractors in the mix because our auto loader that we're bumping into right there, that's got to come out at some point, but we'll see how we're doing today. We got a couple fields to get done, so it's going to be a fairly big job, but that's not a problem. And yeah, then we'll have to go probably grab the semi-truck again and get the trailers on there, the grain trailers that is, and that should really come in handy today for you know, getting stuff to our other fields there. So it looks like wonderful. They're getting stuff done. I imagine, you know what, we're actually going to leave this closed, and we'll start after they've done their first headland, which gives us a little bit of time to go grab the truck. That way they can unload when they need to. I'm not sure. Normally, you know, once they get to about the bridge, we're about full with their old harvester. But this one, I haven't used it before. I know it has a bigger capacity. I just don't know how far that's going to get us into the field. All right. Oh my gosh. We're all right. We're good.
Don't worry about it.
This is our grain trailer here, which is awesome. We do have, you know, a dolly trailer in the back as well for that little bit of extra storage. So that's great. We can get underneath. There we go. Let's hook up to that pump trailer as well if we can. There we go. Looking good, man. Alright, we'll pull out of here. And I guess we should open up these guys. And then, doesn't hurt while we're in the truck. Looks like it should be pretty good timing for us to get lined up with them if we can. And follow for, you know, maybe the second lap of the headland or something like that. And then they should be kind of in the clear. Looks like they might be having an issue at the moment, or maybe they're just figuring out their turn. I don't know. I kind of want to wait here for them to get here, just so that no way they're full. Maybe. I don't know. Let's go check it out. I see the pipe just came out, so I mean, I guess that that header piece is a beast compared to what we had before. So, you know, relative to that, yeah. So at least, oh gosh, we're in a decent spot here where we can kind of pull through. And it's a wonderfully long, oh gosh, I'm sorry, a long pipe. There we go. I don't know if we're going to need to back out of here so that they can keep going on the headland or what, but we're just soaking up that grain now. You love to see it. You really do. Alright. They unloaded. Yeah, I'm just going to back out a little bit because I had a feeling they might want to get back to the headland there, which is awesome. You love it. And then we'll creepily follow behind them, because we won't be able to squeeze between them and the fence, I don't think. So once we're clear of there, then we can kind of continue on, because it looks like they have a heck of a lot. I mean, that capacity for sure. Like the first bay on our trailer is almost full already, which not a complaint. You love to see it. So we will scoot up here, try and leave space because he's going to be kind of turning into us, which is a little bit awkward. I almost want to just kind of let him finish this part and then catch up for the next lap there. But yeah, that's our first bay full already, which you love to see. Alright, once he makes this corner, yeah, we'll follow along for the second lap, because yeah, he is going to be getting filled up pretty quickly. So, I mean, good and bad, but if we're just transporting, that's not the end of the world. We'll let him cut in for the second lap there. And it should be a little bit easier now. Well, let's get to it. We're gonna try and obviously get to baling when we get a moment, but if we're filling up this fast, then we'll see. Maybe we'll grab our other trailers as well and just try and really load up as much as we can. Alright, that's a pretty good start, so we should unload, or unfold rather, our baler here, and then we can get going on this headland. That should be awesome. Our trailer's pretty well full, and I think we do actually have a trailer, unfortunately, on our little unloading day on our silo, but we can get that moved. Not a problem, but for now, we will plug away. And, I mean, yeah, they're probably going to fill up pretty quickly, going down vertically as well. So I don't know how much we're going to be able to get done before we need to help out unloading there as well. But, I mean, what could you do? I suppose we could get some help with our baling, too, if we really wanted to. But it's not the end of the world. Well, I almost was able to scoop up the rest of it from underneath there, but that's not too bad. We got like one field of 4, 2 to get done today, but finished up, so that's awesome. Get this guy started up. I'd say that went real smooth, you know. I guess if we're going back, we may as well grab this little teeny tiny little bop and done. Try and avoid our bale. Wonderful. And yeah, we will have to drop off our header and transport it over to the other field just across the bridge there because, yeah, well, I think the fence is probably going to be the biggest issue. Otherwise, we could maybe get away with doing it ourselves. Alright, we'll drop that off. And I'm glad we got, you know, pretty much all bailed up as well. Guess it wouldn't hurt to unload the rest of the grain in here, but at the same time, that's all right. We're gonna have a lot more to come just over here. Decided to just, you know, go the easy route, throw it in our silo for now, and we can always make some trips over when we're finished up to our grain mill, make some flour. So not the end of the world there. Thinking, you know, it might be a good little pad spot just at the bottom of the bridge there for bringing equipment over. That way you don't have to bring it up the hill and all the way over here if we don't really need to. But that's not a worry. Not a worry. Something for another time. Let's get our header piece moved over next. That way we can get started and rolling over there, and then we'll probably bring over the grain trailer. That way it's good to go, and we can unload, because that field I want to say is bigger than this one, so probably end up taking some more time, but that's okay. We're looking pretty good for that. Might be worth, you know, I don't know, running to Taco Bell and grabbing a taco or something like that. I don't know. But I'm hungry. You know, it's getting to be lunchtime. You know, well past lunchtime actually. But that's okay. You know, we're not complaining. So looking good here. Kind of nice seeing all this, you know, paved up, right? So that should be pretty centered. We'll get this hopped in here and attached, back it up, and then we can hop back in the truck and just kind of get out of the way here. Of course, we want to put it somewhere that we can maybe reattach it later, but you know, at the same time, we can always move this thing around. So we're going to shut the truck down there, and we can get our friends started off on here. Alright, well, we got the truck over there and got everything unloaded so they can start off on another fun field. And then, yeah, we will follow along bailing, not too far behind after. Alright, looks like they're just taking off, so I guess there's no harm in, like, following literally right behind them with this guy. I guess it's not a bad idea to do it with the grain truck, and honestly I probably should do that. That's probably the smart thing to do, I'm not gonna lie. Just that way we don't get like stuck in the far back corner, and then I need to come get the grain truck anyways. Alright, we've pretty much caught up, bud. Don't want to cut him off, but there we go. Looking good, and yeah, it's pretty long straight field here for the headland, so that's great. That should give us plenty of time to get, well, loaded up, probably fill up the trailer even, so that's awesome. Probably put on cruise control and try and just match speed best we can here. Well, they're doing a great job. These swaths are mahoosive, and it looks like they're making great time as well. So we've dropped off a couple loads. I think we might have to take one more over to the silo. I don't know. We haven't quite had 100% full on both trailers just yet, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to handle all that into the rest of the field here. But the next, you know, we will take a full trailer load over there at the very least. So we will continue on. Once we unload them here, we will keep going. We'll probably just hustle back to the other side and start bailing, because we can't really follow behind when they're going back the other direction because of the pipe. But that's not a problem. That just means we got to bring the truck all the way back. Oh, I keep forgetting about the pup trailer in the back. We can't really make turns that are quite that sharp.
Oops the daisies.
That's all right. But yeah, we have to kind of start from the other end of the field there, so not a problem. Heading back, and it looks like, yeah, these nice wide swaths just make the field look almost small because of just how well it can kind of eat them up.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
All right, let's get this guy turned on, and we'll get rocking. When we have these big piles, I've noticed if we slow down, it definitely helps out a little bit. It doesn't get all of it sometimes, but for the most part, it does pretty well, you know. And with the amount we're really getting out of these fields, I'm not too concerned about all these little misbits that pop up every so often. You know, they're annoying for sure, but it's not worth it to go around and clean it up. We might get one or two extra, one extra bale at the most. So yeah, it is what it is, but we get the majority of it for sure. So we'll continue on. We'll keep an eye out for if they happen to stop or if the beacon goes off, something like that. But I mean, we're getting up there in the day. It's already 4:30. Can you believe it? But hey, we're getting work done, so you love to see. Oh, well, that's right where I was gonna stop, but I guess we're kind of forced to stop because we just ran out of gas in our baling tractors. So there you go. I mean, I guess it doesn't help that we leave our trucks idling, but it is what it is. We're getting stuff done, you know. The baling can always get continued on tomorrow if it doesn't quite get finished up. You can see those long shadows coming in, you know. That's how you know the day's coming to an end. I always say, it's, just look for the long shadows. If you've been if you've been following along on the series, I say it once, I'll say it again. Long shadows means the day's coming to an end. But yeah, I don't know, we're unloading grain, we're looking good. We definitely gotta smooth out this corner of the field or something, because it's just getting ridiculous, honestly. We won't be able to follow this guy, but we can drain him, that's for sure. We do have that one little corner that it's just awkward, especially with this new header piece. It wasn't really too much of an issue beforehand, but now with it's just so long, that it makes it difficult, because one end just ends up sticking, and then the other it's hitting the ground, and then the other is just not touching the ground. So kind of unfortunate there. We do have to get the truck back, and I'm trying to creep up the hill, but I can't really follow this guy. I suppose I could follow him, but we can't really unload him. I don't know if we were able to get all of them unloaded there, but either way, looks like, yeah, there's definitely still some grain left in the hopper, but we're going to dip, and we got to refuel our tractor. Thankfully, we do have our truck over here that's got a gas tank in the back, so that should come in handy. I didn't expect to use it, but at the same time, I mean, I did expect to use it. I guess I didn't expect to use it so fast or today, but, you know, it is what it is. We're going to shut this truck down. That way it's fine. And, I guess we'll unhook our trailer, but at the same time, we do need to kind of, you know, move it into a better spot. So, we're going to go for just a little rip over here, bud. Alright, we maybe should have folded up our stuff, but I mean, we ran out of gas and got distracted, you know. We got all topped up, and I think we can probably just leave the truck here. Header's in a good spot there. They're still going. I suppose we could unload them, but I'd love to get this baling done today if possible, because we got to do it all again tomorrow. So let's throw this bad boy on. Let's ignore the missing spots, and let's get back to it, shall we? It's looking good, you know. It's like less rows to go down because of how big the combine is, so it just makes a nice big swaths pretty far apart. You can, you know, do a nice big turn and get to each one, and you get lots of bales out of each row just because of how dense, you know, the swaths are. So, you know, I'm a fan so far. This is our first time using that combine. It's going well, you know. It's it gives us a little bit less work to do after the harvest, you know, with you know, collecting all the bales and all that good stuff. You know, which means less diesel because you're making less passes up and down. There you go. You know, that means saving money. Plenty of benefits. You know, we're doing good. So we're gonna keep going here. We've got, I don't know how many rows, a lot to get done. But like I said, as long as the harvest gets done today, that's good. The baling can always get finished up tomorrow, but we're gonna have to finish or, you know, move the combine up to the other field for harvest. So we'll have to think of a way to do that. We'll probably have to go get our flatbed, you know, from up at that farm, bring her back down, get it loaded up. I suppose we could bring the truck and header piece up there, you know, while we go get that truck. And we have a baler up there, thankfully, so no need to bring this guy. We're doing just fine there. And what else? I don't know. I think that's probably all we... Well, no, we do need trailers for grain. We need grain trailers. So I guess we'll have to bring the truck up there as well. But we'll probably need some more trailers because, well, I don't know. I guess we do have a silo up there. So I don't know. But it's our first harvest. We'll figure it out. There might be a little mistake here or there. But it looks like, wow, he's already full again. So I know I said we should turn off the trucks, but we know she's full of gas. Alright, we can get them unloaded here and then probably follow them all the way down to the end. Wouldn't hurt, but it looks like if we are gonna fill up the trailer, this is gonna be the time. We have maybe 2.5 passes left with this combine. Of course, we do have to finish unloading what's in there right now, rather, and we're looking pretty full. So, you know, we load up the trailer in the back. Looks like this guy's maybe got room for just a touch more. Let's see if the front has any space left. It doesn't seem so. So we'll get the trailer loaded up here, and we know we won't have enough for a full load after this. So we probably could go bring it into town and then back, and then we're good. right, well, we got pretty much all we're gonna get out of this this field there. So that's awesome. We got all the baling done, and you know, a little coming up on 6 o'clock here. So that definitely took a fair bit of time, but that's not a worry. We're still looking good, and you know, a couple little things to clean up. That gives us some time, which is awesome. I'll have to remember to level out this little bop right there, but otherwise, that whole path is looking just dandy, and definitely, you know, gives me confidence in going back and forth through there with some of our big equipment once again, because that was always a sketchy little ride that I probably shouldn't have been doing, but to be honest, it was just too convenient not to sometimes. So we'll pull this guy back in here. Suppose we can give ourselves a little bit more space than we were before. But our baler, you did awesome, my friend. We're gonna pull our tractor in here for the evening, because he's done his job just great, just wonderful. You'll have to see it. Alright, we got our baler put away, and we got to get the rest of this grain dropped off. I'm hoping the rest of it fits in this trailer. That really would be nice. That way we don't have that awkward extra little bit to, I don't know, have in the harvester, then we can't fold it up, and then we gotta get another trailer. It's just a pain in the butt. But looks like, yeah, we're just fine. Come on, keep going. Alright, well, of course, there's literally 1,000 liters left. Like, what the heck? That's super annoying. Oh, it will fold up with grain in you. That's a nice sight. And you know, I know I've said it lots, but you love to see it. You do. All right, we got them shut down there in a good spot for when the semi we can pull through with that guy. We should probably go drop off all of our grain, and then we can maybe go move our header piece up if we have time. Alright, well, we are full as can be, and, well, heading off. We got a heavy load. We might take a different route than we normally do, and go down this way. Just that way we're not going through town directly with this big guy, because once we make this corner, we're pretty much a straight shot almost to the mill, but we're kind of just behind all of the traffic there, which is nice. Alright, well, we've made it. I think if we go around back first, that should be a little bit easier for us there, just with how that turn-in was. But this should be the place, you know. We'll get all of these guys' covers peeled off there, and we should be good to go. Boom. And then, you know, I guess we got to make sure they're making grain, you know. I'd love to keep this guy not topped up, but I mean, you know, I don't know, something. It would be nice to have a lot of flour going in and out, and it's fairly close to the train station, actually. So, you know, if we want to export, we can. Alright, let's check out our production here. Yeah, we're filling up. We're filling up with our flour there. That's awesome. We'll probably deactivate our barley, oat, and sorghum. I'd love to get some oats going, to be honest with you, because who doesn't love oats? But yeah, we're making flour. We can hold a lot, but we do actually have a lot in our silo back on the ranch. So that's a good start, though, and it should definitely get us rocking on that. Alright, well, we got the truck headed up to the other farm, and our flatbed actually headed down here. So we're going to join them, bring up our header piece. I know I'm absolutely diving into traffic, but I saw a gap, and sometimes you just got to take it in this town, okay? We're going to follow our train of traffic behind our truck up to the new farm, and then we can probably rip back down. And we're in a good spot. Tomorrow we can get some milk delivered first thing in the morning, and then we can head up there and have another good harvest. You know, it should be a good time, really. I don't know what's going on. Is it a long weekend or something? Like, what's with all this traffic? This is ridiculous. This is redonkulous. Part of me is tempted to pass, but at the same time, oh my gosh. Sir, why did you hit the brakes? What are you doing? Breaking news. Man in big truck passes all the other cars because he's more important. Alright, we are crashing into fences and pulling in here. We're just going to drop off our header trailer. And we've got the one grain truck brought up here, and they hopped in the flatbed and are bringing that back down. Oh yeah, send it in the truck. This one's got no qualms with those bumps. So yeah, we're going to see if we can try and catch back up to them, because they're heading down to load up the combine. So wouldn't mind giving them a hand. Alright, well, it looks like we did not beat them back, but that's alright. We're pretty all good there. So we'll just get the combine loaded up real quick. Give ourselves lots of light. I mean, hopefully the seed runner is not an issue. Alright, well, I mean, it's not the seed runner that's the issue. It's the harvester's way too big for the trailer. It's honestly, it's too wide. Pretty much straddles it, so that's okay. We'll maybe get the shop to bring it up for us tomorrow or something like that, but good to know to keep that in mind. We might have to get, get a special trailer just for moving that guy between fields, honestly, but what can you do? Not a worry. Take it slow over the bump, and we're good to go. So, yeah, all is looking well. We're going to scooter bop. Like so. Oh man, I was doing so well and then I hit that post. Gosh darn it. Alright. Well, yeah, we're going to pop back up here to our lovely new yard. It does feel refreshed, you know. I feel like we could just pull up more or less wherever, but we're going to back into our spot right here. Oh yeah, looking good. Alright. You'll love to see it. I'm liking this truck so far. She's a little loud, you know, for my taste, but she does the job. But yeah, that's going to have to be it for this episode. We got lots more coming next month. We got so much done today. I'm so happy with it, and we got a lot more coming tomorrow, you know. Another big harvest, more grain, you know, to move over. Probably some grass to cut coming up soon. I don't know if that's going to be the end of this month or the start of next, but either way, you know, we're having a good time. So we're going to make ourselves some dinner. You stay dirty. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one, all right? Bye-bye.